we have with us our last guest that we have been saving the actual best for last. Not what Mike was saying. We have model, actor, presenter, broadcaster, and voiceover artist this morning, Okey Jude. Now, he has starred in a numerous number of Nollywood films and sitcoms like Mnet's hit series, The Brethren, Nneka the Pretty Serpent, The Bling Lagosians, and a host of others.
Yes, indeed. You are welcome, Jude. Always a pleasure to have someone from Nollywood, especially when we're sat here we talk about it. It's going to be a great one.
And it's also great to have someone that is married that we know is actually married.
See, we don't bring those kinds of conversations from outside the set.
No, but if you can talk about my personal life, we can't talk about your personal life.
Jude, it's all about you, man. Welcome. Great to have you.
Thank you.
You
it's good to be here.
Such a resume, man. And I also noted that you were also doing television as well at one time.
Yeah.
Not just television, but news. Yeah. Now that is...
Core news.
Core news. Yeah. That's very, very interesting.
So what inspired this switch to film?
All right. I think in life, when there's that thing that you know you're supposed to do, it just keeps pulling you. So even when I was in the 9-to-5 business, you know, corporate sector, and maybe I'll see a friend of mine on the TV, you know, acting. Some people just tell me, this is supposed to be you. This is what you're supposed to be doing, you know. So my father said I started acting from when I was like maybe 5, you know. So yeah, it's that thing that just kept pulling. And got to the time I said, nah, this is the time.
Had to do it.
Life is so short. Let's just do what we're here for.
Now, you're a good-looking man. In fact, I'm jealous. When I see people like you, I just want to punch them in the face so they have some sort of imperfection or something. But in any case, was this an influence into you wanting to go into the movies?
Oh, well, maybe
be
not
honest.
on my...
Be very honest.
Yeah, I will be. Maybe not on my part, but a friend of mine, Stan, is a huge factor in why I'm doing what I'm doing. So he told me one day, he said, oh, this is your fine boy. What are you using it for in the corporate world? You know?
Yeah.
Come to entertainment, that's where we need you. You know? So you know how people just say things and how they say the voice of the people is the voice of God, you know, right? So he said that, and yeah, maybe a couple of people here and there. Just kind of influenced, but no, it was more from within.
Okay.
Yeah.
But so now you're married. Now, how does your wife handle the pressure of you being on TV?
It's funny that she is also one of the reasons I'm doing what I'm doing.
No.
Because, you know, I believe in marriage, you have to be happy first as an individual before you both come together and make a happy home.
Yeah.
And she has always known that this is what I want to do. Okay. And she said, if this is what is going to make you happy, that's what's going to make our home happy. So go for it. So she gave me all the push I needed. Yeah.
Are your scenes influenced by the thought that you are married, so you wouldn't do certain scenes because I'm married, like a kiss scene, for instance, half naked scene, let's say a naked one?
I don't think I'll do nude.
Okay.
Right? But I'm an actor, and so of course you know acting is.
No, I don't know.
You don't know.
She does. I don't.
So whenever I'm acting, Okey Jude is left aside,
Okay.
and whatever character I'm playing is what I embody. So at that point, it's not really me, you know. But of course, we live in a society where we're not really that. What's the word to use now? But of course, you know what I mean. So there are limits, you know, really.
So what you can do.
Yeah.
So just a quick one. Let's just assume. I just want to see your reaction. So let's assume Steven Spielberg calls you to come. Star a lead role in a Hollywood film, and you're going to have to go all 12 years a slave, like stark naked, and this is a huge international platform production. Are you still going to say no?
Then I'll have to think about it.
You better go talk to your finance minister.
I'll have to think about it. But then again, most times when I get a script, we run through it, you know, and so she's on board. So whatever it is she sees on screen is not something she's just thrown off balance. You know?
Yeah.
We've actually gone through it and said, okay, I think this will be good. You can do it this way. And of course, you know, directors have their different ways of expression.
Yes.
So you may go nude, but on screen it doesn't really appear that way.
Yeah.
You know? So yeah, I try to toe that fine line.
That fine line.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Both of you are actors, and I'm always very awed by what you guys can achieve, especially you.
Thank you.
You're great too.
Thank you.
And we saw a couple of your clips from while we were talking about it. But you also do theater as well.
Yes, I do.
However, I've always wondered, I like the progression where Nollywood is going, but I want us to get to that space where we're able to translate some of our epic stories from folklore and all of that into movies. You do a bit of that in Riona, but this is, I'm talking, if you were going to do a superhero movie,
Okay.
what kind of superhero would it be? In the African context.
sense, exactly.
It has to be Shango.
Aha. You're not black enough, by the way, but it's okay.
But it has to be Shango.
Why?
Ah, man, the stories we've heard about Shango. And I think growing up, I watched...
An iteration of
yeah,
Shango,
yeah, you know, where they had the river, oh yeah, you know, and all that. And the guy who played that character,
Yeah.
I can't remember his name now, but he was so fierce, he was so authoritative, he was so confident.
Commanded the presence.
He had that presence, you know.
Yeah.
And I think what I would like Shango is these days when people hear about the church, you know, okay, like you say, swear by the Bible, this, that, people are not really that scared because of the messages of God.
God, yeah.
But when you hear Shango, you know that,
Like, yo, they're going to tear you down.
you know, they tend to be more scared of things like that, you know.
Yeah.
So I think it's just because of how, you know, fierce and expressive and firm and, you know, that presence it tends to portray. Yeah, so
Carries.
I'd like that Shango
Okay.
be character.
Okay.
Now let's talk about the financial life of an actor. Now
Okay.
you're a married man, so that's
Yeah.
even more responsibility.
Yeah.
As an actor, would you say Nollywood is now sustainable, or you have another source of income?
Okay, well, I think in any endeavor, it's always good to, like you say, you can't be a billionaire with just one stream of income. So
Yeah.
it's always advisable to have various streams. But I would say for a fact, I've been doing this now squarely for 4 years.
4 years.
Yeah, and it's been meeting my needs. So then again, I think maybe because of my orientation from the corporate sector, you find a situation where people earn maybe as little as 150,000 naira,
Okay.
but yet they send their kids to school,
Yeah.
they live a good life.
They build a house.
They build a house, they do a lot of stuff. So I think it's more about, you know, discipline, it's more about planning. And yeah, answering your question, Nollywood has come of age, yeah.
It has
Yeah.
come of
Yeah.
age. All right.
Nice.
Now, there's something interesting that we have for you. Mazino, you want to tell him?
Yes, every single time we have a guest here who happens to be our final guest, they enjoy the pleasure of coming over to the kitchen and having a taste of whatever. You're getting a bit too excited.
Yo, you didn't eat dinner.
But hey, it's your lucky day, I guess. So
Yes.
Tokwe will show you over.
But I
Alright.
do hope you have a large appetite.
We'll see.
Let's go.